Welcome into Chase Field in downtown Phoenix. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Detroit Tigers and the Arizona Diamondbacks. First pitch coming your way next. Showing the slab in today's game, Eduardo Rodriguez. What do we need to know here?
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4, but this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
All right, ready to go here. Here is Gleyber Torres.
Baseman, number 25, Gleyber Torres.
And with that, we're underway here in the desert. Gleyber swings, drives one. That one carrying. Out of here. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. And the Tigers have the lead. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Well, you got to love a game that brings some action from the jump. And at the plate, he was looking for a pitch to absolutely drive. And, you know, leadoff hitters aren't up there anymore just working the count, trying to get on. They're looking to make some noise and do some damage.
Here comes Torque to the plate. Line drive, base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle.
Let's go.
The phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Dylan Dingler will hit next. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming around third is Torkelson. Here's the throw to the plate. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. And they take a 2-run lead.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. In the air to left center. And that'll fall for a base hit. Throw into third. And he's out easily.
Boom, that's just a terrible decision to go for third right there. I mean, he was posed by a lot. Not even close. You've got to be a little smarter than that on the base paths.
Here's Riley Green. A big game for him last night. He had 4 hits in that one. In the air, right field. He makes the grab. Throw over to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it.
Dumb. I'm so dumb right now.
Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Tigers 2 and the Diamondbacks nothing. You're watching Tigers baseball on the show Great Lakes. Back here at Chase Field and taking the ball for Detroit, Casey Mize. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
The 0-1. To the right side. Handles, throws to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Time to take a look at the Diamondbacks lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
There's a strike.
Four-seam fastball, high outside.
This one in the air, center field. Perez settles under it. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting third, right fielder, Corbin.
This is Corbin Carroll.
Four-seam fastball, high outside.
Ball.
Splitter, low middle.
Oh, that's low. That's a ball.
Four-seam fastball, high inside.
Smoked on the ground, a second. To first,
No,
but it
he's
pulls
safe.
him off the bag.
We all know that first inning can be a critical one in terms of guys settling in and the tone being set for the game. So this isn't what you're looking for on defense. 2-out errors are a lot like 2-out walks, but maybe even worse because your pitcher did his job to get what should have been the last out of that inning.
Middle outside.
Pavin Smith stands in now and watches strike
Middle
one.
inside.
Runner on the go. Pitch
That's the
misses.
ball.
Throw.
Hey.
Save. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Man on second, 2 down.
Four-seam fastball, high outside.
And a foul ball.
Four-seam fastball, high middle.
In the air, left side. And the inning is over. So no runs on no hits, 1 error, and a runner left. On to the second inning here in the desert. The Tigers are out front 2-0. This is Tigers baseball on the show Great Lakes. Back here in the desert, we move ahead to the top of the second now. Jahmai Jones up now for the Tigers. And there's one away.
Batting seventh, shortstop Javier Baez.
Here's Baez. Ground ball up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. Nicely done for the out.
Batting eighth, center fielder Winslow Perez.
2 outs, base is empty. Wenzel Perez digs in now. A switch hitter batting right.
That's a ball. That's inside.
And that one hammered into the
That's a
corner,
foul ball.
but foul. Two down, nobody on. Oh, he gloves it.
Well, he was ready to make a move. I don't know if his eyes were open when he made that catch, but it is a highlight play. Great job of ending the inning.
Back here at Chase Field, we head to the bottom of the second. Nolan Arenado stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Slider. Low middle.
Ball.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Hee-haw.
Freddie Ferguson doing the umpiring duties behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Freddie's a well-respected umpire, Boog. Maybe a little bit more of a pitcher's umpire. He does like to pitch down just below the knees or right about there, but most hitters are pretty good at covering that spot these days.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Sinker. Low inside.
Swing and a ground ball. Torres handles on to first and quickly one away in the second.
Catcher Gabriel Moreno.
Next up for the Diamondbacks, Gabriel Moreno.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
There's a swing and a drive. That one's back. And that's going to bang against the wall. Relay throw to second and in there with a double off the wall.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Alec Thomas now.
Slurve. Middle inside. Splitter. Low middle. Four-seam
One out and a runner at second. Bottom half of inning number 2. Out towards right center field. And that's a base hit. Moreno around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run. When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to, and you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
One out man at first. Here's Gurriel.
Wood.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
0-1 now.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
The 0-2. Liner snagged at first.
Well, 2 goals when you've got the go-ahead run at the plate. Keep him in the ballpark, and then second, keep him off base. Well, that diving stop right there does just that. Excellent job.
Fought off foul.
Slurve. Low inside.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Torres to second,
No,
but he
he beat it,
beats
he
the
beat it.
throw. Save.
No, he beat it.
Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Huh?
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
And fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
And that is the third out of the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. We played 2 full. You're watching Tigers baseball on top half of the third inning. Stepping in, Zach McKinstry. Rodriguez making his first start of the year. And he was born in Venezuela. Fouled off left side. Here's your 1. Out into left center for a line drive base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Up next for the Tigers, second baseman Gleyber
Here's
Torres.
Gleyber Torres. He's already homered here in this one. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Thomas running hard to get it, but it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. 1 down.
Up next for the Tigers, first baseman Spencer Torkelson.
So up next, Spencer Torkelson. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. On the ground to the left.
Foul.
And it goes just foul. Man at first, 1 away. Hit in the air, center field. Thomas on his way over. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Up next for the Tigers, catcher Dylan Dingler.
Here's the catcher, Dylan Dingler. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Fair ball. Headed for the plate. The relay throw. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Wow.
Good in this one. He really tried to stretch it there to go from first all the way to home, but he ran out of steam a little bit as he came around third. Great relay from the defense, a quick tag at the plate, and they cut down the run.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Leading off, Ketel Marte.
Ketel Marte.
The heater is clearly giving him trouble early on in this one. I want to see him ready to swing against that pitch just a little more often.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
0-2 now. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Splitter. Low inside.
The 0-2. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And the tying run is on base.
Up next for the
Really nice
Diamondbacks,
job staying up the middle with his
right
approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Next to hit for Arizona, Corbin Carroll. He's 0 for 1. Close,
No,
but
that
call
missed.
the
That's a
ball.
ball.
Ball 1.
Splitter. Below middle.
In the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Now he steps off. Nothing going on at first.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
Splitter. Low outside.
Runner on the move. Cut on and miss. Throw
Right
to
on the
second.
tag.
Out.
Well, I think that was a hit and run right there. When you look at how far that pitch was out of the zone and the hitter still trying to put wood on it, put it in play, that tells you that they had something going. But unfortunately, it was a good job of execution by the pitcher and the catcher to get that out of the zone and then throw out the runner at second base. Really nice job behind the dish.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
That one 95 to finish him off.
Up next
Simply
for
said,
the
this guy's
Diamondbacks,
flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Next to hit, Pavin Smith. Now he breaks his bat. Can't pick it up with the bare hand. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
So man aboard. Here's Nolan Arenado. Grounded out his first time. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that is that. One left for Arizona. They're down 2-1. Back here in the desert, new inning getting started. Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. This one in the air center field. Thomas has a beat on it. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Tigers, left fielder.
Now the left fielder, Riley Green. That one fouled off. The 0-1. Outside with a breaking ball. Ground ball to the right side. Tosses to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Up next for the Tigers, third baseman, Jahmai Jones.
2 down, bases empty. Here's Jahmai Jones. 0 for 1 so far. The other way. And foul ball. Swings through that one for strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Ripped towards third. Arenado to first in time. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. It's the Tigers 2 and the Diamondbacks 1. Back here at Chase Field, now the D-backs catcher, Gabriel Moreno.
This is a batter right here who really produces in these night games, and we saw the latest example of it in his first AB.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Four-seam fastball, low inside.
Fouled off. He was late.
Four-seam fastball, high inside.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Four-seam fastball, high inside.
Line drive. Reaching down and makes the grab. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Center fielder, Alex Thomas.
Now up next for Arizona, Alek Thomas.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
On the ground, right side. And that's just foul.
Four-seam fastball, middle inside.
Close one, doesn't get the call. 1 ball, 1 strike. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges. Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swings through it for the K. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
2 down, nobody on. And another
No, that's
ball.
low. Ball.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at bat right here. He's been patient, and now he's in the driver's seat with a 2-0 count.
In the air, left field. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
So runner at second, 2 down. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Comebacker to the mound. Play made, that ends the inning. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. And our score remains 2-1. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Grounds 1 to short. Perdomo fires to first on the run.
Up next for the Tigers, center fielder Winslow Perez.
And next to hit for Detroit, Wenzel Perez.
How we doing, chat?
That's to third, Arenado. To first, and the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th.
Up next for the Tigers, right fielder Zach.
I always like swinging at the first pitch. I can't help it.
Now at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. And that is that. Down in order go the Tigers, but they still lead it 2-1. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Geraldo Perdomo.
Hee-haw!
Slider. Middle outside.
Check swing. No appeal. And it's 1-1.
Splitter. Low middle.
Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Slider. Middle inside.
Struck him out looking.
Well, you could tell he wasn't expecting that ball to break back in on him. He may have been looking for something away, maybe something soft, but that slider on the inside corner absolutely froze him.
Here's Ketel Marte. Cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. And that one is lifted in the air. Green on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, right fielder.
Next up for the Diamondbacks, Corbin Carroll. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. And it's fouled away.
Splitter. Middle outside.
2 down, nobody on. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. McKinstry raging back towards the wall. To the warning track, makes the catch. So they go quietly there. We're through 5. It's the Tigers 2 and the Diamondbacks 1. This is Tigers baseball on the show Great Lakes. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. And now, Gleyber Torres.
Second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Tap foul at the plate.
Well, these Tigers doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning. That's a great recipe for success right there.
Sends it to first. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th.
And you know we're living in the launch angle era, but today feels like we're being treated to a throwback performance, talking about those ground ball numbers in this one.
So digging in, Spencer Torkelson. 1 for 2. Swing and a miss. The 0-2. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Next to hit, Dylan Dingler. Now a rip into left center. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Coming around third is Torkelson. He'll score, and they lead by 2.
Comes through with the RBI. As a hitter, there's not a whole lot better of a feeling than a double into the gap. Right off the bat, you know you put a great swing on the baseball.
I needed that to happen.
Torey Lovullo is out of the dugout, and he's going to make a move here. Eduardo Rodriguez won't go any further tonight. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment. So out of the pen for the Diamondbacks, Ryan Thompson.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Man at second. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. A 2-run homer. 3rd home run of the season, and they add to their lead. It's 5-1.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate. Riley Green, the next to hit.
high fly ball right field. Carroll settles under this one. 2 away down.
Up next for the Tigers, third baseman, Jahmai Jones.
Here's the third baseman, Jahmai Jones. Swing. Miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1. Activity in the Arizona bullpen. Paul Sewald, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Walston getting cranked up as well. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Two down, nobody on. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Diamondbacks draw a bit closer thanks to this home run. It's now 5-1. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks, Peyton Smith. Foul ball.
You know, these D-backs, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. Sometimes it's a good thing, but today they're continuing to fall behind in the count, and that's adding a ton of pressure to their offense.
Splitter. Low outside.
Here's the 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Slider. Low inside.
The 0-2. Back up the middle and a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Nato comes in to take his cuts.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Nope.
And
ball.
that misses. Ball 1. Challenge from behind the dish here. Pretty close, but it was a ball. One challenge remaining for them now.
Splitter. Low middle.
The 1-0. Yeah, that's fouled off. Smith on at first, nobody out. That one out to right. McKinstry on his way over, pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, catcher Gabriel.
Now the D-backs catcher, Gabriel Moreno.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Dingler takes it in for the out. 2 down.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, center fielder
Alec Thomas stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Ball.
Thomas, 25 years old. He made his big league debut in 2022, and he was a second-round pick back in 2018.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
They get the force. That's the 3rd out. 1 left for Arizona. They're down 5-1. Back here in the desert, we go to the top of the 7th. Javier Baez up now for the Tigers. Line drive to short and caught. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Tigers, center fielder Winslow Perez.
Here's the center fielder, Winslow Perez. And a foul ball. This one in the air. Two down.
Up next for the Tigers, right fielder Zach.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Ryan Thompson out of the game. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
Paul
the
Sewald
Diamondbacks,
gets handed the rock out of the pen.
22.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Two down, bases empty. Zach McKinstry getting ready to hit. Now a screamer into the outfield. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. It's the Tigers 5 and the Diamondbacks 1. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Diamondbacks left fielder.
Kyle Finnegan into the game.
And he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
Slider, low middle.
Gurriel
No,
up for the
that
third
missed.
time here. Watches that one miss.
Splitter, low middle.
Finnegan, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a splitter, and he works in a slider. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 3. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone.
Got him.
The remaining challenge.
Slider. Low middle.
2-1 now. There's the strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Slider. Low outside.
Left field. Green on the run. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there's 1 down.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, first baseman.
Now at the plate, Carlos Santana.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
And first offering is fouled off. The Diamondbacks down by 4 here at the bottom of the 7th. Fastball for a strike. 0-2.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
The 0-2.
Four-seam fastball. Low middle.
In the air to left center. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
So back to the top of the order. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Geraldo Perdomo. 0 for 3 in this one. Hit in the air left field. Green moving under it. And makes the grab. And that is that. Starting to run out of outs as they're unable to chip away. 8th inning coming up. It's the Tigers 5 and the Diamondbacks 1. You're watching Tigers baseball on the show Great Lakes. Back here at Chase Field, this offense has lifted them to a lead with plenty of hits so far in this one as we look at the spray chart.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
That's to third. In plenty of time to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Tigers, first baseman Spencer Torkelson.
Spencer Torkelson.
So I'm doing my franchise and I'm playing it in real life. Like this is tonight's game for the Tigers. The only thing is I don't know how to do the franchise. I get players that are, I don't know what I'm trying to say here. I guess I'm trying to say, how do I get like today's lineup, like all the players are on it.
This one smoked on its way.
There we go.
Here.
That's a nice one.
And Torque muscles one out of here. Home run number 5 on the season, and they add a run. It's 6-1.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
1 down. Dylan Dingler digs in now. 3 for 3's doubled twice and single. In the air, right field. Carroll coming on. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Tigers, the designated hitter.
So now the
Kerry
DH
Carpenter.
spot, Kerry Carpenter.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. That's smacked on a line to center. Makes the grab on the run. And that'll do it. Back here in the desert, bottom of the 8th. Ketel Marte stands in. For the Diamondbacks.
Ball.
4-seam fastball. Middle outside. Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Ripped on a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That was exactly what you're looking to do with the pitch away, especially in that situation. Drive it into the opposite field gap. He got himself 2 bags on a great swing of the bat.
Slider. Middle outside.
Man at second. And that one fouled off.
Slider. Middle inside.
Got him swinging.
Oh, kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It's just a slider that caught a lot of the plate. I'd say a very hittable location. But in the box, I think he just gave up on it way too early. And by the time he realized it was dropping into the zone, he just fires off a really poor swing.
Smith in the box now. Takes strike 1.
High inside.
Top of the zone for a called strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Rolled slowly to first. Torkelson takes it himself, and they get the out.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
So now it's Nolan Arenado. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Foul ball there. Two outs and a runner at third. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
That's down. That's a ball.
Splitter. Low middle.
Here's a 1-1. He swings and fouls one off.
Slider. Middle outside.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Picks himself up an RBI. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be...
What up?
It just kind of nestled into
What
that
up, what up? Thanks for joining, chat. How are you today?
Now up next for Arizona, Gabriel Moreno, 1 for 3.
Here come the rally caps. It's late, but it's far from over.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Nice one.
Slayer. Low outside.
That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Fly ball down the line, and that one is foul, so we'll try it again.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Next
That's
offering
the ball.
misses. Ball 1.
Slayer. Middle outside.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Splitter. Low outside.
Hard liner, and that's got extra bases written all over it. High
That went
bounce
over. It's a
takes it
ground
over
rule
the
double.
fence for an automatic double. Here's A.J. Hinch heading towards the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change right here.
Now pitching for Detroit.
So they turn to their
number
closer,
74,
Kenley Jansen, in the game for the first time this season.
Sweeper. Middle center.
And that one fouled off.
Sweeper. Middle outside.
2 on, 2 outs. That one close, ruled a ball. And the count even 1-1. Catcher challenge, will take another look. And it's a called strike after the review. So they get to hang on to their second challenge.
Slayer. Low inside.
Here's the 0-2. Out to short, Baez. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But the RBI single pushes across a run. Through 8 full, you're watching Tigers baseball on the show Great Lakes.
Now pitching for
We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Michael Soroka. He's making his second appearance of the season. Here's the left fielder, Riley Green. That one ripped, but foul. Oh, 0-2 now. Hard ground ball, base knock. And a good start to the inning.
Up next for the Tigers, third baseman.
Now the
Jahmai
third baseman,
Jones.
Jahmai Jones. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Here's Marte for 1. Relay to first, double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Base is empty after the double play. Now it's Javier Baez. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. High
Over the
bounce
fence.
over the fence for an automatic double.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Boog. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
So runner at second, 2 down. Wenzel Perez up now for the Tigers. In the air out to center. Base hit into the outfield. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
Here's a ball. It's hit right back up the middle. Clearly a base hit. And that's one of those where you're expecting the guy from second to score.
Zach McKinstry now at the plate. And he grounds one to the right side. And it goes just foul. Gets him to chase after that one. Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first, and very nicely done for the out. Tigers strand a pair. They lead it 6-2. Back here at Chase Field, last chance for the home team. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
That's the ball.
Cutter. High inside.
Sliced hard but foul.
Cutter. High inside.
Right through there for a strike.
Cutter. Low outside.
And they'll do it again.
Sinker. Low inside.
This one in the air center field. Perez on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Up next for the Diamondbacks,
Carlos Santana stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Sinker. Low mid. Slider. Middle inside.
Inside, almost got him.
Cutter. Low middle.
Next offering is fouled back.
Slider. Middle inside.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Slider. Middle inside. Sinker.
One down, base is empty here in the ninth. On the ground. Baez fires over to first. And Arizona with just one out left.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, shortstop Geraldo Perdomo.
Back to the top of the order now. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. 0 for 4, a couple of flyouts. He's also grounded out and struck
Ball,
out.
that's in.
Cutter. High outside.
Hey,
Jansen, multi-time All-Star, 38 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. A swing and a soft liner. And that'll do it. The Tigers
Nice.
this series up at a game apiece.
Be nice if they hit 6 runs today. I don't know if they're going to, but we'll see. I'm excited to watch the game.
Job to get the save and secure the win for his team.
And your final 6-2. Kenley Jansen picking up the save. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Let's go. I'm going to play the Road to the Show now. I'm going to play that. See how long I can play.
Jay Wang, fresh off an incredible series and ready to go. Can he keep the good times going in this one? It's the Pittsburgh Pirates going up against the Colorado Rockies. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Lau at the plate.
The second baseman, Brandon Lau.
Man at second. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Ozuna rounds third, headed to the plate. He'll score easy, and it's 1-0.
I think someone lost track of where the runners were. They're wishing they'd gotten out on that play, even if the run did score.
Wang taking in big-time pitches, so he better have a plan singing. Otherwise, it's a short trip.
Yeah, but he's just going to pick a pitch and go. No guessing, no hesitation.
Lifted it in near left field, pretty well struck. That is the inning. 9 straight retired here to start the game. Welcome back. And coming up a series where the pitching was outstanding. We take a look at those numbers. That one lifted to left. And quick out number 1. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. High leverage spot coming up for the big bat, Marcell Ozuna. Ground up the middle, that's a base hit. Here comes Gonzalez. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and it is by 2. Bottom of the 8th. So he's down for Colorado. Jay Wang. On the ground. And it stays fair. Throws to second. The tag, and they cut him down, going for 2. Wang with a less than great game nonetheless.
Certainly a frustrating game at the plate. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's capable of better. I'm sure the loss isn't sitting well with him either.
Hope you have a good week, Abby.
Back here at Coors Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. So the Colorado Rockies are in real trouble around the midway point of the season. Singing has been stunning to watch this team flounder like they have. They were supposed to be a serious contender this year.
Yeah, I'm genuinely shocked, Boo, because, you're right. They had a ton of hype behind them and a really talented roster, and then they go out and lay it like this. I just don't know what I'd do to fix things here. I mean, they've got multiple major issues, and there's no quick solution.
This one's smoked on its way out of here. A solo shot. Third home run of the season. And then close the gap. It's 3-1.
Wasn't fooled the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. It's like he's playing wiffle ball out there. That's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. The slight opposite field into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Two more, 2 outs.
Number 23,
hit on the ground to short. Gonzalez fires to first, and that is that. No outs, runner at first. At the plate, Jay Wang. He's already homered in this game. In the air out to center. Brings it in, and there's one away. Jay Wang digging in for the Rockies. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one back there, and a foul ball. Man on second, 2 down. That one hammered, but pulled foul. And 0-2. Swings and misses. That one ends the onslaught and the inning. But they take the lead on a huge 7-run outburst. 9th inning coming up. The Rockies are out in front 10-6. Last chance coming up for the Pirates. Wang played pretty well in this win. Only 1 hit, a home run.
Well, every team in the league wants hitters who can consistently deliver games like the one he had today, because it can help you get wins like this one. Nice job.
One out, runner at second. Jay Wang digs in now. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Beck around third. He'll score easily, and they take a 3-run lead. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Well done. Drives in the run. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Spikes that one. It goes to the backstop. Throw into third. Not in time. He's safe. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
He just hasn't had this one and fight himself out there. That's just another example of it. We'll see if he can find it at all while he's still out there.
Pay pitch to the right side. O'Hearn. Ball comes home, and he's dead in the play. One away with a runner at third. Wang matched a homer in his last game. On the ground to the left, and foul ball. No question about this one. It's out of here. So it goes yard to left, and they add to their lead. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball roll, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. When you're working with this kind of velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Are we on script?
Never.
Thinking you're superstitious as a player?
I'd say a little bit, Dan. I wouldn't want to admit it, but I think, you have a good game the next day. You're maybe thinking a little bit when you're putting your spikes on. Which one did I put on first? What did I eat? Maybe just bring bring that back into today.
So you weren't superstitious, you were a little stitious.
Yes, I was medium stitious. We've got some superstitions up here in the booth, and you never can say, hey, this game's going really fast early in the ballgame.
Yeah, that is one of the ways that we are capable of putting the jinx on the game. Is talking about how fast the game is going. That normally will grind into a screeching halt.
No question.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Hit hard on the ground is short. On to O'Hearn. And that's the first out of the bottom of the fifth. So 2 down, Jay Wang digging in for the Rockies. He's already ordered this game. On the ground to third. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Still able to get it there in time. And they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. But still in command, it's 11-3. Wang swings through it for strike one. Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and ground ball. Gonzalez sends it to first. It ends, and that's not. Wang was a big contributor for them to win.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.
Jay Wang, fresh off an incredible series and ready to go. Can he keep the good times going in this one? It's the Boston Red Sox going up against the Colorado Rockies. First pitch coming at you right after the break. First and second, 2 outs. Romy Gonzalez up next for the Red Sox. 2 on, 2 outs. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Contreras headed home. He scores, and they have the lead. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
I think someone lost track of where the runners were. They're wishing they'd gotten it out on that play, even if the run did score.
Wang steps in, facing one of the top arms in the league. Big moment, big challenge.
You know, Lou, these are the matchups that tell you what a hitter's made of. Let's see what he brings to the table right here.
Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. That one is absolutely belted. And it's a one-out off the wall. Should score a run. The run comes in to score from second, and he's there with a double.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Willie Castro will hit next. Man at second. That's to third, Durbin. They put the tag on it.
I didn't try to do that. I tried to go to... I hate these buttons. Once you hit it, it's not very responsive to undo it.
Here's something to watch, Singy. He's got the best OPS on the team. He can hurt you. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. That one blasted deep to right. That's back. And that one's off the wall. The relay to second, and he's out easily.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Swings through that one for strike one. Wang with a homer in his last game. Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. So they move out in front after a Wang with a good game to help lift them to the win.
Didn't light the world on fire, but he held up his end today. I'm sure he'd like to have a better game, but a win is a win.
One down. Here's Contreras now. The 2-2. Ground ball left side, could be two. There's one. To first. Nice pick. Double play. And that's the inning. Nothing doing here this half. And now the Rockies will go on offense for the first time. There's no score. So up next, Jay Wang.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently. Currently owns a 7-game hitting streak.
Liner caught it second. 9 straight retired here to start. Stepping in. If offense were a campfire, they're freezing. Standing there with 2 sticks and some hope.
Yeah, and you got to start rubbing them together fast, Boog, before the pitcher throws another shutout log on it.
That one fouled off.
All these Rockies, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. One thing that stands out looking over the numbers is the amount of outs they have on the first pitch of the at-bat. They've given
swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. And it sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. This is Willie Castro. In the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. This one in the air, right field. Anthony on the move. Brings it in. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with one away. Mickey Moniak digging in for the Rockies. Now the 0-1. Out to short. Gonzalez throws to first in time. In there safely.
Whoa, that was crazy.
Wang stepping in now. If he goes deep here, we may not see that helmet again until next series.
Yeah, might as well order the Gatorade shower now, Boog. This place would erupt.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's got a chance, and it hits the base of the wall. One runs in. Now a second crosses the plate. And he's got a 2-run triple. So a runner at third, 2 men out. Willie Castro now at the plate. The 1-2. This ball's chopped on the ground. Gets it to first, and that's terrific work out of the bullpen. One pitch to end the frame. So they get 3 and jump ahead late. 8th inning coming up. It's the runner in scoring position. No outs. Romy Gonzalez digs in now. Ground ball up the middle. Base hit into center field. Here comes the runner. In comes the run from second.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single.
I suck so bad throwing it on target.
Next for Colorado, Jay Wang.
Drove it off the wall last time. Just missed out on a home run.
Out towards right center field. Rafaela has a beat on it. And he'll put it away. Ball game. And the Red Sox even this series up at a game apiece. Wang made a big contribution despite the loss.
Oh, they may want to
Dang it. Should have done better.
He was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time up, even in a loss.
Back here at Coors Field, bottom of the inning. So the Colorado Rockies are in real trouble around the midway point of the season. Singy, it's been stunning to watch this team flounder like they have. They were supposed to be a serious contender this year.
Yeah, I'm genuinely shocked, Boog, because, you know, you're right. They had a ton of hype behind them and a really talented roster, and then they go out and lay an egg like this. I just don't know what I'd do to fix it.
Now a diving stop at third. To first. It's there, and that's a great play.
A quick move to his left, fully extended there in front of the shortstop to make the grab. Up with it, then a strong, accurate throw across the diamond to complete this highlight play.
Loud.
Find the ball, find the ball.
Over to first. That's the second out. So digging in, Jay Wang. 0 for 3 in this one. And there's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. And a foul ball. The Red Sox up big in this one. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. On the ground. And foul ball.
Threw open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
In the air to left center. Durant coming on. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Wang had a game to forget in the loss.
This wasn't his finest hour, Boog, and he may be a little frustrated heading back to the clubhouse. Hard for them to get a win when he performs like this.
Jay Wang, fresh off an incredible series and ready to go. Can he keep the good times going in this one? It's the Colorado Rockies taking on the Minnesota. Runners at the corners here. One away. Cody Clemens, the next Twin up to hit. Traffic on the bases with one already in here in game one of this three-game set. Tap to first. Wang. There's one. And that's all they'll get. Now it's the rookie first baseman, Jay Wang.
He's been doing a good job knocking in his teammates. Over the last 10 games, he's knocked in 10 runs.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And a couple of quick outs.
Up next for Colorado.
Wang digging in to get something started for this offense. That's the ask right now.
Yeah, you get on base, maybe things start rolling. Even a little noise can wake up the dugout.
A little out front there as he swings through it. Wang turning some heads with this recent stretch of impressive play.
Lots of rookies can have a hot streak, but once the league gets a book on you, starts attacking you differently, things can shift in a hurry. I'm interested to see how he handles those adjustments.
That one lifted to left. Takes it in for the out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority.
Oh, that deflects off his glove. In comes the run from third to add on. It's an RBI single. It's 6-0. Wang steps in, 2 outs. No one on, but he's stepping in with a purpose.
Trying to make this pitcher sweat a little, Boog. You've got to break up the rhythm. Even a long at bat would be a win here.
2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. High fly ball down the left field line. That one back there. And that is a foul ball.
No, good solid contact right there. Just a bit out in front of that fastball. Got to try to stay on that backside just a little bit longer and see if you can do some damage.
1-2 now. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Totally dominant on the mound as he's through 8 without surrendering a run. This is Rockies baseball on the show, Colorado. Wang had a poor showing, needed to do more.
I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. They'll need to get better games from him to have better results as a team.
First and second, no outs. Here's Byron Buxton. Up the middle, and that's a base hit. Runner around third. He scores, and they have the lead.
I think someone lost track of where the runners were. They're wishing they'd gotten it out on that play, even if the run did score.
So up next, Jay Wang. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit.
Pick it up, pick it up.
They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. And I always talk about it. Get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
So the Rockies lineup turns over. This is Willie Castro. On the ground right side. That's a base hit. Here comes the runner. Here comes the throw. The tag. Safe. It's 1-1.
Huge game tying at bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the run. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock.
Side.
We'll take that.
They take the force out. They limit the damage. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Cody Clemens.
The first baseman, number 2, Cody Clemens.
Hard ground ball for a base stop. Runner around third. The throw's offline. He's safe. It's 2-1.
It hurts to give up a run here. It's worse that they didn't even get an out from the play. Pretty frustrating for sure.
Wang steps in. Pitcher's been gliding through this lineup, barely breaking a sweat.
Yeah, it's time to put the brakes on that cruise control. Just have to stay patient, wait for a pitch in the zone, and drive it.
Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And there's a foul ball. Fights it off. He'll see another. Rip to third. Over to first. And that'll do it. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Carrying well. Out of here. He flexes his power with that swing. And they throw a pair on the board.
Let's go.
3.
They wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Foul ball there. And a foul ball. The 0-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And a strikeout for the first. Wang, certainly not the reason they lost this game.
No question. He was a big contributor for him here. Fantastic effort at the plate, even in defeat.
And here's the first baseman, Jay Wang. Homered last night, added another hit as well. And he swings through that one.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
2 down, nobody on. And that's just foul.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
On the ground to third, and it goes just foul. Got him. That ends the frame. Rockies are down quietly. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Matt Wallner, the next twin up to hit.
The right fielder, Matt Wallner.
The 0-2. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Slings to second. Throws in the dirt, but he scoops it. And the double play ends the inning. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling. Wang takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
All these Rockies just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story.
Oh, that got him on the mound. The throw is still in time, and they get it out of the play. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
Wang steps in. They're down, but he's got a chance to get something going right here.
Yeah, you can't hit a grand slam with nobody on. He just needs to be the match that lights the fire here.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that turns the lineup over.
All over that one right there. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
On the ground. Nice stop. Throws from his knees. And very nicely done for the out.
Nice dive and stop right there. Gets the out. Great reactions. Excellent job of finishing the play with a nice, easy throw.
Man at second. On the ground to the left. Lewis.
Right here, on the back.
Here's one. At the plate, Ezekiel Tovar. This to third. Lewis. Gets it to first. Inning over. One down. Luke Keeschel will hit next. And a 1-2. That one to first. Wang. There's one. Wang with a forgettable showing in the loss.
I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. They'll need to get better games from him to have better results as a team.
Jay Wang looking to help his team get back on track. Can they snap their losing streak today? It's the Miami Marlins going up against the Colorado Rockies. All right. So digging in, Connor Norby. 2 on, 1 out. And that's a base hit. Runner around third. Throw is offline, and he scores. On the board first, it's 1-0.
I think someone lost track of where the runners were. They're wishing they'd gotten it out on that play, even if the run did score.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. That one carrying. Just missed it. One out. Runner at second. Joey Bart up here. Man at second. Base hit into center field. Lopez around third. The run comes in from second. And he'll reach second with 1 away.
So frustrating to not get any outs on that play. Good job of cutting off the bad throw from the outfield, but nothing to show for it. Plus the run score.
Number 23.
Wang swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today.
All these Rockies need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for him to get anything going.
The 0-2. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That's back. And that one's gone into the bleachers. That'll fire up the dugout. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1.
He's been so difficult to pitch against lately. It seems like no matter how you attack him, he finds a way to punish you. With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
The first baseman, number 23.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Hernandez on the move. He's got it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Nice work from the Miami pen there. 8th inning coming up. It's the Marlins 2 and the Rockies 1. This is Rockies baseball on the Show, Colorado. Wang played well, but couldn't lift the team to a win. Had only 1 hit, but made it count with a homer.
No question that he delivered at the dish for him. Even though it wasn't enough to get them the W, this was a good showing at the plate.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Anthony Santander now at the plate.
Santander.
Man on second, 2 down. Base hit into center field. Marcy around third. He will score, and the Marlins have the lead. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone. Now it's the rookie first baseman, Jay Wang. Drove in their only run in last night's game. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
This strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
This one in the air center field. And that is that. And at the plate for Miami, Heriberto Hernandez. On the ground, 2 ball. Over to second for 1. Throws in the dirt, but he scoops it. And the double play ends the inning. So they go quietly there. Last half of the 5th coming up. Marlins 5 and the Rockies 2. You're watching Rockies baseball on
Up next for the
Wang with a less than great game in the loss.
I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. They'll need to get better games from him to have better results as a team.
So 2 aboard and 2 out, scoreless game. This is Joey Bart. 3-1 now. Squares and gets it down the left side. Grabs it barehanded, fires to first. Not in time. That's a bunt single. Jay Wang digging in for the Rockies.
Here's a hitter who's been strong in the clutch lately. Over the last 10 games, he's knocked in 10 runs.
This one popped up. Morel has a beat on it. 2 down.
Up next for the Rockies, the first baseman, number 23, Jay Wang.
Out front, rip foul. This one in the air, center field. Konai under it, and that will end the inning. So 1 hit is all. 1 down. Yuri Ruiz, the next up for the Marlins. High chopper to third. Castro, good feed. That's 1. To first, nice pick, double play, and that's the inning. Wang locks in. No need to press, but they could really use a leadoff base runner right here.
Yeah, all you want to see is a patient, quality approach. Pass the baton and chip away.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Cade Gibson.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied.
That swing completely changes the momentum of this game, Boog. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Wang, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
Ball.
Out towards right center field. Konai on his way over. 1 away. And now for the Marlins, Xavier Edwards. 2 on, 1 out.
Are
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Headed for the plate. Tag out.
Got him.
They cut down the go-ahead run at the plate.
You got to be feeling great after that play, Drew. Cut off the bad throw from the outfield, zipped it home, and got the out to keep this game tied.
Wang with a nice showing despite the loss. Just one hit, but it did leave the yard.
Oh, Boogie definitely made a difference for him in this one. Even in defeat, he can hold his head high.
Here's Joey Bart now. 2 on, 1 out. That's a base hit. Runner around third. The throw's offline. He's saved. And it's 1-0. And he'll pull into second safely. Wang digs in. He's up against an 85-plus rated arm, which basically means good luck.
Yeah, Boog, if he reaches base here, somebody better start checking for controller cheats.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. And a good start to the inning.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. I always talk about it. Get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
Ball four.
So
Runner take your
Watt
base.
puts runners at first and second. Next to hit for the Rockies, Zach Veen. Hauls it in, 1 away. Takes it to the bag himself and doubles him off. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That one gets down for a hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Here's Tyler Freeman to hit.
Number 2, designated hitter, Tyler Freeman.
In the dirt, blocked. Well done behind the dish. This one in the air, center field. Ruiz gets there. He's under it. 1 away.
Up next for the Rockies.
Next for Colorado, Zach Veen. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Take your base.
First and second, 1 out. Kyle Karros digging in for the Rockies. 2 on, 1 out. In the air on the infield. And the infield fly is called. Now it's the shortstop, Jose Torres. Lopez. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Otto Lopez, the next up for the Marlins. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground to short. Makes a sliding stop. Over to first. In the dirt, he picks it. And that's a great play.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
Wang steps in. Team's still looking for that first run today.
Yeah, this is where leadership shows up. Not just the big swings, but quality at-bats. All these Rockies really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
The 0-2. On the ground to third. Sends it to first. 1 away, bottom of the 6th. Man at first with 1 gone. And now the shortstop, Otto Lopez. On the ground, could be 2. Julian over to second. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Wang leading things off and takes a strike. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark. But obviously, out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
Wang had a decent showing in the loss.
I think they expect him to make larger contributions than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either.
Live from beautiful Coors Field here in Denver, Colorado. An NL West matchup on the show. It's the San Francisco Giants going up against the Colorado Rockies. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. We're in store for a major league debut in this one, Singy. It remains to be seen what kind of career he'll have, but here's step one, and there's a lot of hope and optimism around him. This organization thinks he can be an impact player.
And from what I've seen and heard from people that follow prospects really closely, I do too. We may not see him light the league on fire right from the start, as there's usually a learning curve, but I think he has the skill set to be successful at this level for a long time.
Now it's the rookie first baseman, Jay Wang. Good power, not great in the OBP department.
Pressure, it's part of the game, but this rookie, it's like a cucumber out there, cool, calm, and collected. I've really enjoyed what I've seen from him so far, and he's playing like he belongs at this level in his young career.
Hauls it in for the out. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Jung-Hoo Lee, the next Giant to hit. Man at second. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Doesn't stop, heads for home. He's safe, and they lead by 2.
It hurts to give up a run here. It's worse that they didn't even get an out from the play. Pretty frustrating for sure.
The first baseman, number 23, Jay Wang.
Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. It's his 8th home run of the year, and they're on the board.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Up next for the Rockies,
Wang recently earned Rookie of the Month honors.
Jay Wang.
And that one hammered. That's back there. And out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they inch closer. It's 5-2.
First pitch swinging, and he got the fastball. He knew exactly what to do with it, too. Get as many high fives as possible, man. This guy's a ball of energy right now and having the game of his life.
The 2-2. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Runner around third. The run comes in from second, and he's going to get to second with nobody out.
When you're down late, you need to get something out of this play. In hindsight, you need to make a better decision there. That's one to learn from.
Wang stepping in. A base hit here could shift the vibe. They're just one swing away from changing the rhythm of this ball game.
Yeah, but that's the beauty of baseball. You always have a chance if you've got a player like this to lead off the inning.
Ball that time.
This one in the air, center field. And there's one down. Ezekiel Tovar now at the plate. Wang had a great showing in this game despite the team's loss. 2 homers on the day.
I'll tell you, I was excited every time he came up. Even though he couldn't lift them to a win, he really made an impact. Great job in this one.
Jay Wang, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance. He'll look to keep that momentum going today. And here's the first baseman, Jay Wang. Blasted 2 home runs in last night's game. Out towards right center field. And there's one down.
Batting ninth.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
First baseman, number 23, Jay Wang.
Swinging a line drive and a base hit up the middle. And a good start to the inning. Next for Colorado, Kyle Karros. On the ground right side. It's through for a hit. And out to a board.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do.
Go, go, go. Slide,
Quickly
slide.
to second for one. On to first, double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
In the air, left side. Ramos on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. So, runner at second, 2 down. Rafael Devers will hit next. And that's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score. They're on the board, 4-1.
Absolutely killer to get nothing defensively on that play. I know they're still up, but you've got to make a smart play and get it out.
Wang stepping in now. The inning's been quiet, but a chance here to turn up the volume.
Yeah, and you love that mentality. A little thunder could bring that dugout back to life.
In the air, right field. Lee coming on. That is the inning. Nothing. Wang with a mediocre showing in this one.
Well, you'll never complain about getting a team win, Boog, but I think they expect him to make larger contributions than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either.
Now it's Devers at the plate. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the third and final game of the series. That's a base hit. Coming home. Safe. And they take the lead.
I think someone lost track of where the runners were. They're wishing they'd gotten it out on that play, even if the run did score.
Out in front and foul to the left side. Second and third, one away. Bottom half of inning number 2. Strike 2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Swing, and he popped it up. 2 down. First and second, no outs. Here's Elliot Ramos. Up the middle, base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
On the corner for a strike, and it's 0-2. The Giants leading by 3, last half of inning number 5. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Ripped to third and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Wang, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one. And a swing and a miss.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Bounce to the left side, but it kicks foul. High fly ball down the left field line. That one back there, and it's a foul ball. Got him swinging. 2 outs, bases full. Jay Wang digs in now. 0 for 3 in this one. And a foul ball. Traffic on the bases with one already in. Here the last half of inning number 9. The Rockies down to their final strike. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. He's got it. Ball game. And the Giants win the rubber match of this 3-game series. Wang had a game to forget in the loss.
Oh, certainly a frustrating game at the plate, Boog. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's capable of better. I'm sure the loss isn't sitting well with him either.
Jay Wang, fresh off an incredible series and ready to go.
That's the first baseman, Jay Wang.
Fought off foul. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Got him. That's the 3rd out. So they're all loaded up. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. 1 runs in. A second scores as well, and he'll reach second with 1 away.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
No question about this one. It's out of here. Home run number 10 on the year, and they cut into the deficit. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
Into center.
Find the ball, find the
that
ball,
gets down for a hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
On the ground, right side, Edman throws to first in time. That ends the inning. Steps in, 2 down, nothing cooking so far, but 1 swing can get something sizzling.
He knows it too, Boog. That body language says, yes, chef.
This one in the air, center field. And that is that. This one pretty well decided at this point. Wang played well, but couldn't lift the team to a win. Collected a couple of hits. One of them left the yard.
Well, Boogie definitely made a difference for him in this one. Even in defeat, he can hold his head high.
Wang steps in now. He knows what's waiting for him, Singy. An arm of top-tier command and stuff to match.
Yeah, no freebies here, Boog. You got to earn everything when you're up against a pitcher of this caliber.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 0-2. Popped up, middle of the diamond. Edman settles underneath it. One up, one down. Snell with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. First and second, one out. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Up the middle, Tovar flips it. There's one. To first. Nice pick. Double play. And that's the runner at second here. One gone. Rip, but it curls foul.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Up the middle, whips it to first on the run, and they get the out. Go ahead run on base. The batter now will be Will Smith. And that's a base hit. Runner around third. Safe, and they take the lead.
Well, it comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Muncy sends it to first. That ends the frame. So 2 down. Jay Wang digs in now. 0 for 3 in this one. In the air, left field. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers have won 4 in a row. Wang with a forgettable showing in the loss.
Oh, certainly a frustrating game at the plate, Boog. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's capable of better. I'm sure the loss isn't sitting well with him either.
All set for the start of the inning. So in now for Colorado, Jay Wang. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Find the ball. Find the ball.
And the tying run is on base.
So that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Puts it away for the out. Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off. It's Freddie Freeman down. Base hit into the outfield. Here's Ohtani flying around third. Run comes in from second. Wang digs in. 2 down, nobody on. This pitcher's barely broken a dozen pitches per inning so far.
Yeah, it's time to foul a few off, Boog. Smart batters know it's not just about hits. It's about getting that pitch count moving north before it's too late.
Ball one there. Swing and a ground ball. To first. That's out number 3. He continues. One out man at first. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. And a payoff pitch. On the ground, right side. To Tovar. Double play. What a twin killing. This one in the air, center field. Pajes on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells
had a poor showing, needed to do more.
This wasn't his finest hour, Boog, and he may be a little frustrated heading back to the clubhouse. Hard for them to get a win when he performs like this.
Jay Wang has been making waves with his impressive. Jay Wang digging in for the Rockies. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
That one is absolutely belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. And off the base of the wall. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Cut off, throw to second. Tag, and he's safe. It's a hustle double.
Well done, drives in the run. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Man at second. In the dirt. Ray was recently named pitcher of the month for some outstanding work on the mound. Popped in the air, left field. Ramos takes it in for the out. And there's one away.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, Ryan Ritter.
Now it's the second baseman, Ryan Ritter. One out and a runner at second as we play game one of this 4-game series. On the ground, right side.
All right, ease up, ease up.
Devers takes it to the bag. Now 2 out. So the Rockies lineup turns over. Jordan Beck, the next to hit. Here's a 3-0. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure this team is chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
And that'll load the bases. Here's the power hitting catcher, Hunter Goodman. Oh, he hit him. And that brings home a run. Back here at the ballpark. Coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers. Ground ball, left side. Fair ball. They're still chasing it as he rounds second.
Get out, get out, get out.
Pulls into third safely with a triple.
Having a really nice game here. That's his second extra base hit. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
This one in the air, center field. Brennan should have this one. He's got it. Runner tags for home. The relay, safe. And they add to their lead as the run scores from third. On the ground, could be 2.